Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Bros Podcast. I'm Jake.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Andy.
I'm Logan.
Logan, what the heck?
You ruined it, Logan.
Sorry.
Anyways, if you like our intro song, tune in to our friend Dendae, official Dendae on all platforms on Apple Music, Spotify. Y'all listen to his music. Today we're gonna start with a little special soccer edition. We're all soccer players, so we're gonna start with our first topic, and we're gonna go with what is our favorite jerseys of all time. So I'm gonna start off with our current soccer player, Logan.
I really like the new Madrid one. I think it's their third kit, maybe. It's like the kind of like turquoise blue with white.
We're gonna put that one up right here.
That was actually
Sorry, Chris.
it's really nice.
Sorry.
The new the Chivas jersey is pretty nice too. The World Cup ones. Most of the world. Actually, I really like the Nigeria's World Cup one.
He said most of the World Cup, so all 32 teams. Like,
Yeah.
golly.
But no, the Nigeria one was really clean. I think
The green ones,
the green and white one.
Brandon.
I don't even know most of the jerseys nowadays. I don't even watch soccer.
Not nowadays, old
Like,
time.
all time.
Old times?
Yeah.
Oh, then Barcelona jerseys, the old ones. Back when Ronaldinho used to play.
The half and half.
Yeah, the half and half. They had the
Those
brown
were
one.
hard.
That was pretty. I liked it because it was pretty weird.
Yeah.
They had
It's
those
different.
lime green, those
The lime green, the orange, the
orange
yellow,
one,
the
The
blue.
one I always thought was
yeah.
nice was the AC Milan ones when Kaká and them used to play.
They
Those
had a
were
lot of
always
jerseys.
clean.
With
Oh, yeah.
Ibrahimovic was there. They had pretty clean jerseys. Jake.
Shoot, that's pretty hard. I don't watch soccer that much, and I haven't.
Dude, you can't just steal my intro.
Okay, I'm saying like I don't watch soccer. Even like back then, I didn't watch soccer as much.
So like right now, what are the
favorite jersey?
cleanest ones right now?
I already know he's gonna say. Watch PSG Jordan jersey,
No,
which is really goes
no,
really
that's
hard.
what, that's what you're gonna say.
That was pretty. That was
No,
pretty.
I
was
We went to
oh, yeah,
Soccer
I forgot
City.
I
about
was gonna say the
edition.
new Barca ones, but I wasn't gonna say
The really nice one is the Liverpool's goalkeeper one. It's black and gold.
Really? Oh,
It's
Becker.
Becker,
Becker
Allison
wears
Becker.
them. Yeah. No, we went to Soccer City and had the PSG jersey with the Jordan.
Ooh,
No, it was
I remember
clean.
that.
Oh yeah, the white jacket. Yeah, I know what you're talking
No,
about.
not that white jacket. The
Oh, the black one.
the
Yeah.
Manchester City Puma jersey.
What? Puma? Manchester's never been with Puma. They're strictly
no,
Adidas.
Why do you go
Got
cross-eyed?
it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cause never mind. I don't know.
This guy doesn't know. Spurs.
Oh yeah,
Tottenham.
Spurs. They had a pretty cool jersey
That's my
too.
bad.
Yeah.
Not the San Antonio
See, I don't
Spurs,
watch-
Jake.
I know that.
But yeah, they had a pretty clean jersey too. I'm with Brandon. The
Old Barca.
orange Barca jersey that they had, the yellow one.
Any jersey Ronaldinho wore.
Yeah. And then the
It's a
blue
nice
turquoise
jersey,
one they
Barca.
had was really good.
Yeah. The
They
turquoise
used to
one.
rock that loose jersey look.
Yeah.
Had it all nice.
Flying
and,
everywhere.
Now they got them like this. Just kidding.
What?
Like salchicha.
Yeah, that was probably some of the best jerseys. Now I don't really pay attention to jerseys now, really.
I don't really watch soccer anymore.
Yeah, hardly. I
don't
play
think
it
Mexico
more.
has nice jerseys now.
I don't think so. I think the last one that was really good was the Gold Cup one, the black one in gold. I think
I know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
that was like 2010.
Had like that
Mexico?
brown, that deep, like kind of
Something
brown
like that.
on it.
Mexico's jersey right now. Remember we saw the white one.
the
That
long
one they had
sleeves.
was really clean.
But nice, the nice ones they had were like, I don't even remember. That was back in the day though.
The
Old
first
Mexico.
black one.
No, I'm talking about the green jerseys.
Oh, the old green ones, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Dad had one, right? He had the
Yeah.
original. Yeah, those are pretty clean. I remember when they first came out with the first black jersey with Chicharito. That one was clean, dude. It has the little green right here on the armpit and the red right here.
That's
Everyone
that's
had
the one I
that
think.
for-
Everyone had that one if you were a soccer fan. The Chivas jersey, they have a new one, the third kit, right? It's like all blue and it has red, but the red is the horn of the goat or the Chiva or whatever. No, that wasn't their practice jersey.
I told my dad about it. He's like, I don't want you to get that. Looks like Satan worshippers. I was like,
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it looked
I thought it
clean.
looked clean until he said that. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, I was like, he's got a point, I guess. But yeah, they had a lot of clean jerseys up there and a lot of cleats. Speaking of cleats, that's our second topic. All-time greatest cleats. So I'm gonna go with Brandon because Brandon's a little more aged. He knows what's up.
All time.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they don't even make them anymore. The Neymar Hypervenoms.
The orange ones that came out,
First edition.
those
that
were
came out.
clean. Everybody
hard.
had those.
They're something new. They were no. I don't think they were flying it. I think I remember, but like the feel on it and everything, the material was like no cleat was like that.
New
Yeah, it was-
technology.
New technology.
Nike experts.
Calm down, Phil
And Jake
Knight.
from the Nike lab. Tell us what was made into the
Iron
shoe.
Man.
No, but I think that was like one of the cleanest ones, and the look was pretty clean when it first came out.
Not only the Hypervenoms, that first Cristiano shoe that came out. Yeah, but that
the
year,
Flyknit ones.
those were so clean. The orange and pinkish
yeah.
ones that Dad had, those are probably some of the nicest
The
ones.
Medusa's were the original orange
Medusa's, yeah.
neon.
Neon
Those are
yellowish
one of my
kind of.
favorites.
Those are pretty nice.
Those are probably the nicest.
But
But the old, we're talking the old shoes. Nike always killed it.
Yeah.
Nike always had the Mercurials. Like when Neymar was in Santos in the Brazil Santos, he had those nice Mercurials. Cristiano had the Mercurials.
you know who had the greatest shoe of all time? Black, gold, and red. Tiempos that Ronaldinho wore.
Oh yeah.
Those were so clean.
Tiempos
Dude.
are.
Tiempos.
I don't like the new Tiempos that are coming out
No.
nowadays.
Yeah, those are ugly.
They're ugly.
You should see.
They ruined
Remember
it.
I went to Soccer City? I was telling him they had the old Tiempos, but all gold, and they said Ronaldinho on the side.
Yeah, I remember
Those
I
are
was
so
like,
nice.
those are clean,
Ronaldinho
bro.
rock. He made those his shoes.
Yeah.
Bro,
The
yeah, I
old
don't like the
leather
ones
ones
though.
and everything.
I used to have a pair of black and gold ones before they didn't turn very.
I think that goes number one. We're
Yeah.
talking old
If you see
school-
if you
old
see
school.
someone with those cleats on the field,
OG.
they're OG. They know what they're doing. You know, the Predators that I saw, that we'll put these up right here. Yeah. Some blue and gold ones we saw that were laceless. They had some Predators, but they're like 200. You saw them right, $275, which is crazy.
The laceless ones are
Yeah,
expensive.
but the Tiempos we saw though, the one that we
You
all
like
saw.
laces shoes? I haven't had a pair of laces shoes.
I want to get some, but I haven't played with it because, like, to me, it looks cool, but I don't know how it would
No,
feel.
you have
Like, I feel like
I
don't have
having
laces.
laces is.
You have?
I don't want to say
I don't.
more comfortable, but I say
tighter fit,
I
like
have
a.
yeah.
I don't know.
You can adjust it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those Tiempos that the gold ones, the gold ones we had, bro, those were only like $100, which is pretty cheap compared to what they sell for right now. You know, the Nemezis, I didn't like those. Those are laceless.
The Mazes.
The Nemesis or something like that.
Yeah, those are laceless, but I don't know.
I don't.
They're a little too low for me, bro. They look so skinny. I was like, that's an ankle for Jake.
I thought with laces though.
What?
Because they have laces in them.
Yeah, but those are like I don't really like that.
I feel like you can't go wrong with lace. With lace.
laces.
Yeah. Like.
Because I don't know. I think if you buy some shoes with no laces,
You have to
like,
fit
if
perfectly.
you don't like the feel,
Yeah.
then you
It's
can't.
game.
There's nothing you can do to like adjust it.
Can you adjust my mic?
And I used to have a couple pairs of Predators, but I don't know. I was.
Oh yeah.
Adidas. We're talking Adidas. The only Adidas that I think are comfortable are the Messis, the old Messi Adidas. They were
Yeah.
so
Remember
light.
remember the purple and green ones that I used to have? Those
Yeah.
were really
Those were
clean.
nice.
We'll put those up here too.
But yeah, I don't really like Predators, to be honest. All the new ones and everything, in my opinion.
Hey,
I
don't
think all soccer shoes went down.
They did.
New era soccer shoes from like 2016,
Yeah.
17 just started going down.
Sleepers though.
The only ones I think that have been kind of good are the Mercurials, the Ronaldo
Yeah,
ones.
They still keep it. They still keep it
curls.
good. Curls.
The really nice ones are
Myrtles.
like the neon pinkish kind of red. Those are.
I think
those are
Mercur's
cool.
always been good.
Puma, bro. Puma slept on. They're actually pretty
Puma
good.
is so slept on.
The new ones that they came out, the one what our friend Owen has,
Yeah.
those were pretty clean. I
Shout
like
out to
those.
Owen, but yeah, those are clean.
No, not shout out to Owen.
Puma's probably getting
Y'all
better
lost on
now.
Sunday.
Yeah,
At soccer.
Those
Back then,
are-
they didn't really have too much.
no, they're really comfortable though.
Jake, what do you have right now?
Predators, the lace ones, the ones with laces. My bad.
What color?
Red and black.
Give me a scale. Rate them. How good are they?
11.5.
No. Right now I'd probably give them like a 6 or 7.
Why?
Kind of still like, it's still, they're the academy cleats, so, but they won't fail you.
Okay, cheapy.
They won't fail you.
What size are you?
9.5.
Oh, baby feet. What do you have right now? Oh, you don't have any. I
Nah,
actually
he
took
took
Logan's cleats because he doesn't wear them anymore. He didn't like them.
Yeah.
What are they?
I think they're Predators actually.
They're not Predators.
I think they were.
Calm down, please. I don't know what they
They're
are. They're
Adidas.
red Adidas. We'll put those right here.
No.
Those are pretty cool. They're laced. Yeah, they have laces, but
Yeah.
they're all right. I like them.
I had them. I played like 2 games in the first season, and then after that, it started hurting my feet. So I had to suck it up because my dad was like, "You bought them, you use them." Like,
Bleeding on the field.
but yeah, I'm trying to look for some new ones to get. So see what.
You know who I think's got some swag? Chris, what kind of soccer cleats you rocking this year?
I think it's 16X.
16X? Ooh, real
that's
soccer
exact
player right
thing.
there. The lace of 16. Okay, go
I
ahead.
also wear the Megistas.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're pretty comfortable.
I got them when they came out.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah, and since
Brand
I'm 7.5,
spanking new.
I'm 7.5. They only have like 9s. It took me a long time to get used to them.
Said I bought them new, but they're still new today.
Yeah, they're still new.
It's crazy.
I also have hypervenoms.
Hypervenoms are.
Hypervenoms are the more, to me, they're better for touch and stuff.
Yeah.
Magistas, they're just more, to me, they were more comfortable than hypervenoms, but.
Yeah.
I like to match. I was always that goalkeeper duo. You know, when the goalkeeper matches with his cleats and his gloves. I thought that was clean. But
Highlighter?
what?
Highlighter?
The Neon Predators.
Hell yeah. No, I had red shoes that were red, blue, and then I had the red gloves to match it.
Oh, the CR7.
And then someone stole them, so then kind of sucked. So then I had to wear some other black shoes, so I didn't match. I didn't look elite anymore, but it's cool. So our third topic today is one that I don't know if most of these guys, maybe not Jake, your best soccer games of all time that you watched. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Jake since he's the least.
Wait, like on television or in person?
And it doesn't matter. In person, tell us a story. What's up?
I don't know, really. It's been a lot, though.
That's why I started with you.
no, really.
Sheesh.
The only time I really watched soccer.
Man, I'm a different breed.
The only time I watch soccer is during the World Cup.
Oh, so
This
every
man
4
cried.
years? Golly.
Jake was the biggest bandwagon back in the day. He's just going for, like, whoever had the most popular player, Jake went for. He even bought a Neymar shirt and everything.
I went for Brazil that year.
Remember
He
we
went for Brazil when we were going for Mexico.
remember we had an OBJ.
He was watching the Mexico versus Brazil game and had a Brazil jersey on.
I was in the hospital, bro.
You weren't. You were in your house. I watched you cry when. Oh no, wait.
I was in the
I'm
hospital.
thinking of the Brazil versus Germany, the final. This man cried for
I didn't
Brazil.
cry. I don't even remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember he,
Like 5-something,
My son
5-0, I
seven-
think. And then Jake's over
7-1.
there like, no, why is this happening to us?
My
Like
child-
us, you're not even from Brazil.
My childhood memories have been fading away. Sadly.
he remember he used to have an OBJ jersey.
Oh, I just wanted to.
He said, "Yeah, I love OBJ," and then Seahawks.
No,
pick
no,
one.
I just liked OBJ, but I was a Seahawks fan.
Yeah. So you don't have any games in mind? I'm gonna go with my boy Brennan. What is the game that you saw that was like, man?
Was amazing.
Yeah.
I think it was. I'm gonna put 2 up there. I think one that if you're Mexican, I don't want to say you're Mexican, but if you're Mexican, you're gonna remember this game.
I don't say you're Mexican, but if you're Mexican,
When Mexico and U.S.
Oh
played,
yeah.
and Giovanni had
Oh, the
juked
gold
everybody
cup.
on the box,
That's the one I
brought
was
it back and then
pick.
chipped it over the goalie. Dude,
Gold
bro,
Cup,
I remember watching
2010.
I remember that day clear. It was like a Sunday too.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, never mind.
Gold Cup, yes, the Gold Cup.
What World Cup
Copa de
was
Ora.
Ora.
In 2010,
Hora.
World
Copa de
Cup was
Hora.
going on.
Hola.
He thinks he
Oh,
said World
Ita.
Cup.
What?
He thinks he said World Cup.
No,
No, Gold
2010.
It's Gold Cup.
What are you
2012,
saying? You didn't remember the
2012.
Brazil game?
Yeah, there you go.
2012.
I was about to say
We're at the Millboat, weren't we?
No.
Yeah, we were.
I think it's
We were.
2000.
Yeah, we were.
No, we were. Yeah, we were.
Bro, it was 2012. We were at the Millboat. Remember? You mean that?
I'm pretty sure it was
And the,
2010.
and the team,
Yeah.
the people, bunch of people. No, because that's the World Cup. Gold Cup is every 2 years, and then the World Cup is every 4 years. Yeah, you got it there. It was 2012, 2 years after the World Cup. We were still elite. We had a pretty good team back then.
I was saying, I remember. If you're Mexican, everybody remembers
Yeah.
that game. That was
Dude, he
amazing.
scored that. I screamed.
Howard,
actually. I
he was
not-
like mano de gatito. He couldn't even reach it. He just
that boy smacked the ground so hard when that
for
went.
real,
He
bro.
was pissed.
He cried, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
I remember. I'm trying to remember how it went, but I don't think he should have gone out. But I guess Giovanni just played with him on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was when Giovanni was in his prime.
That was.
Yeah.
Now he's.
Yeah,
I don't
now
know
it's a different story.
what happened to him.
That and when he was it Jimenez when he hit that chilena.
Dude, that was crazy.
That was an awesome play.
I think it was Trinidad and Tobago. That was crazy. The one that hit the post and went in.
No, that was against Costa Rica. Remember?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Hector Herrera.
Yeah, you're talking. No,
he
no.
shot a corner like from midfield and it went right in the angle.
Yeah, no, he's talking about the Chilena.
Yeah,
Jimenez.
and Costa Rica, the
That
one
was
that
against Costa Rica.
qualified, right?
They had to qualify in the last second, and they hit it. Ba-dink. And then
that was crazy.
And it was Mexico, and then they tied the game, but then USA had to win for them to qualify, and like USA ended up winning, and it was like them kind of looking out, like, hey,
Yeah.
you know,
They
it
got
was
lucky
kinda, it was
kinda.
kind of cool, you know, for them. But that's pretty cool. That really
Those
was a
two
good
games
game.
I remember.
That was the most like intense game. The goalkeeper of that game, remember? I hated the goalkeeper of that game. Puerto Rico. He would throw the ball and be like, ah, and just lay on the ground. He was wasting the most time possible because he knew he was just gonna run out the clock, and he would do that whole. He would grab the ball and just be like, and lay on it for like the longest time, and they warned him twice. They're like, hey man, you need to hurry up. Yellow card. And I hated that game. And then he hit that Chilena. I was like, sheesh. Logan, we'll go with you next. What is it? Some games that you were
pause.
What?
Cut that out.
I've been signaling Andy the whole podcast like, hey, plug mine in.
But Logan, go ahead real quick. Tell us what your top games are.
Okay, maybe like 2 or 3 that really stand out. The one that was really crazy to me was the Barca comeback on PSG. That they lost the first leg.
I don't watch it as much as I used to.
They lost 4-1, and then they ended up beating them 6-5.
Oh yeah, I think I
what
remember.
you're talking
The last one, it was like the last minute.
And
they cross it.
I don't remember that one.
I remember
was
too. I remember
crazy.
because my dad was keeping on the phone, and he was like, "Damn, they're losing." It was a 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Damn, losing 4-1. I was like, "Damn, they're literally gonna get blown out. That's crazy." And then we finished the job. I forgot what we were doing. We were mowing in the house or something. Later on, my dad's like, "They won." I'm like, damn. Like I was thinking, oh, they tied or maybe by 1 goal. And they said that. And I was like, damn, they really just came over like nothing.
It was crazy. That one was crazy. Probably the Chivas versus Tigres, the final.
Final.
2017, I think, the one that they ended up winning their news championship.
Oh,
it was a
Don't know
volley
that.
from Pulido.
Don't know that one either.
Yeah.
Pancho came over and y'all were watching. So my Chivas fans out there.
For real.
We're a little disappointed, but we still love them.
Dude, I probably had to go with, even though they lost, the Mexico versus Netherlands.
Oh,
That was the worst game.
That was. I never hated a player so much after that.
I cried, I think.
They're about to go to PKs, and then Robin just dives in the box, making Rafa look bad.
They haven't made
Scored.
Mexico hasn't made it past the round of 16 in the past like 20 years.
See, this is what I'm like Jake. Because he has facts like this just sitting in his head.
He
No
can't
one even
remember a
knows
game.
him.
But you can't remember
But
games.
Jake knows him. He just spits him out like nothing. LeBron had 28 rebounds, 52 points, and 6 assists. 5 rebounds. It's like a game from 3 years ago. Nothing to do with today's topic.
Dude.
Wait, this last?
I know. I remember. I was driving with somebody. I think it was Mowgli's. We were driving, and it was like when Kawhi got traded, and I was like, "Dude, Jake's at the house right now. How much you want to bet?" We walk in the house, and he's like, "Dude, Kawhi got traded."
It was PG.
We walk in the house. First thing we hear is, "Oh yeah, PG got traded." I was like, "I told you."
Lately, I haven't
That was
heard
it.
anything because there's no basketball, so you can't say anything.
Right.
But usually during basketball, he's like, "Did you see the game where he had a 360 dunk and he threw it to Dwight Howard and the what?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about." But
I never like watching. I never like basketball season because then Jake always hits me with the damn thing. Before the highlights even come out, Jake already told me the highlights.
yeah,
You
you
memorized it all?
Blake Griffin got hurt.
Minute
What
30.
the?
Blake Griffin.
He's just be saying
Fourth
the
quarter,
word.
minute 5. LeBron hit. It hasn't even happened on TV yet. It's already,
Yeah.
as soon as he says that, it just
predict-
happens.
My one that I remember was 2010 World Cup, Mexico against Uruguay, and I forgot who Uruguay. Who did they have back in the day? They had the
Uruguay?
guy with the long
Uruguay?
hair. He had blonde hair. I forgot what his name was. Him and Suarez just destroyed Mexico. Yeah, he had blonde hair. He played for Uruguay.
Woody White.
And they murked him. That was sad because I remember I was at my grandma's house and my dad came from work and he's like, "Let me watch the game real quick." And then they lost and my dad left like halftime. He's like, "Look at this," because they knew they were gonna lose. They got destroyed that year. That was a pretty sad game.
The final for that was good. Was Spain and Netherlands.
Oh, Spain used to be cold back in the day. I
Yeah.
forgot. That was all Barca.
That's
Madrid.
basically Barca, bro. They
Yeah,
only had
Barca and
like
some
three
Madrid, yeah.
Madrid players.
Who did they have? Iniesta, Xavi, and then they had Pedro, right?
Yeah, that was when Pedro was cold.
Short-
David Villa, he was
David
like top.
short dude with the beard. What was his name?
Which one? There's a lot.
Dang, he played for Barca back in the day. It's on the top of my head and I can't.
He played striker.
Nah, I think he played mid. Dang, what was his
Shorty with
name?
a beard.
Short with a little beard. He was a quick little dude. Forgot what his name was. Dang it. If I can look it up, I'm gonna give it to Chris and he'll put it
David's
right here.
no.
That's what's up. The goalkeeper back then, who was that?
Casillas, I think.
Casillas.
It's
Yeah.
Casillas, and then they had Ramos.
Now it's De Gea.
Oh,
Even
who was
though-
Barca's old goalie?
He
the
got
bald
destroyed
one?
by.
Valdez, no?
Valdez, the
yeah.
bald dude. He was cold with it, bro.
Him and Casillas when they were in prime. That was the
Dude,
best
those are the two
classic
best
goals.
of
dude.
best.
Best goalkeepers
goalies.
there ever was. And then now he became the director of the under 15 for Barca, but then he got fired. So I don't know why, but he got fired. But
Can't
he
save a goal, can't save your job.
yeah, he was pretty cold.
I remember that where it was in the final, and the dude from I think Netherlands cleated one of the Spain like right in the chest, and he got a yellow.
What
I
game
was like-
was it? Spain against Netherlands, where
It was in the finals,
dude. I haven't even
More
said what I was
facts?
gonna say. That where they crossed it over and Van Persie was like, he did something like that.
Titanic.
What did he do? What, was that against?
That was
Spain?
World Cup.
Remember which one I'm talking about? When they crossed it into Van Persie from Netherlands, they were wearing the blue jersey, and he's like,
that was
that
Netherlands
was-
versus Spain in the 2014 World Cup.
really? Oh, that one was killer, bro.
Was it
I
the
like,
World Cup?
God.
It was
Yeah,
the
that was
first,
24. That's when they got knocked out the first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it smacked. That was crazy, bro. I still remember
This is
that.
an amazing header.
Yeah, I know. He literally and
he
it
like
was.
flicked his head
Yeah,
up.
he,
He
and
like flew his whole body.
Eager
though.
did-
It wasn't
bad
even
that year.
like a cross like a regular because he was on the left side and it wasn't like a cross like straight. It was like it
In front
curved
of him,
in.
and
It
then
was
It
just
was
like
like a pass.
yeah, it was a
Wasn't it?
pass. So it was like just like perfect because it curved up and then dipped and right when it did, he was like. Dolphin style over the goalkeeper. I was like,
That's
dang,
classic.
that was a bad
That was a good
year
play,
for
too.
him. I think that was his last year, wasn't it?
That was his last World Cup. but
World Cup and last time with Real Madrid, and
But
after
he did
that,
good, he did good that season with Real Madrid.
yeah, and then they're just like, you're getting old. Then they got and that's the year. What's
Navas.
his Navas showed
Dude,
out
Navas is like one of the
Stop
cold.
playing with your mic. I can hear everything.
Oh, sorry.
again. Navas is cold. He showed himself.
In my opinion, he's one of the best goalies, but I don't know why Madrid sold him. He was doing so good, and then they bought Courtois, and he did
He's
terrible his
trash.
first season, and now he's doing okay. But I would have kept Navas.
Are we gonna go with favorite players?
Fair players,
Jeez,
dude.
that's-
If you
There's so many
Quick
though.
fire.
How about we
If-
do a quick top five?
Top 5, okay.
Top five.
top 5,
All
mine,
time, yeah.
mine number 1 is always gonna be Ronaldinho. Because if you're a real soccer player, you know Ronaldinho is the best player who ever lived. I'm gonna go with
I
Ronaldinho.
feel like Ronaldinho changed the whole game.
Yeah, he changed
Wow.
the style.
You even know you're not even gonna list out the reason why he's the best player ever. Just Ronaldinho.
He
Number
changed
one
it
is
from
him.
like basic playing to like to skill, like
He had
to
some
like
flavor. In
yeah.
there, dude, it was crazy.
That's where like everyone got their moves from, basically from Ronaldinho.
And the funny part, not the funny part, but the thing is, he showed that you didn't need like the elite speed to be a good soccer player. Because he was not like what's it called? What's the striker for Real Madrid? The one that always gets hurt. He wasn't.
Bale?
Yeah, he wasn't a Bale who would elite speed or the.
Ronaldo with
Ron-
body. And,
Yeah, or Di Maria that will fly down the wing. He showed that. Like,
he just
yeah.
clever with it.
He's
Like,
it
just
was cold.
smart soccer.
and he was just cold with it, bro. I really didn't get to.
You're taking forever. Go.
top
Well,
5.
I was trying to say my top 5, but he ignored. Like he just cut it. So I'm gonna go Ronaldinho. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Wayne Rooney. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Chicharito, and then number 4, I'm gonna have to go with
Cheeky one. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
what?
He's a good player. I'm not gonna lie. He always
Okay,
does a
y'all
lot
done.
of.
Yeah.
I don't want to say lucky goals, but he always has. He makes them
in
when
his
they're
prime,
needed.
he was.
Yeah, in his prime, he was
cold.
making those.
With Man United.
All right, so
Chivas, what you talking about?
Chivas, that dude. Everyone forgets that he came from Chivas. I'm like, bro,
Exactly.
I used to watch it when he was a kid in Chivas.
and then with number 4, I'm gonna pick a goalkeeper. I'm gonna have to go with De Gea, just because he's probably one of the coldest out there. And then before De Gea was even there was the goalkeeper who was before him in Manchester, and I had his name, and then now I can't remember what his name was. He's a tall, skinny guy. I forgot his name.
What team?
Manchester's goalkeeper before De Gea.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Romero?
Van der Sar.
yeah.
He
that's
was
who
a beast. Like people were like, he's a beast. Nah, the guy before him was actually really good. And then De Gea came in when he was like a youngster, and then he got older, and they kind of just trade him out. He has like one of the biggest contracts for a goalkeeper, so I mean, there's a reason he's that good. Go ahead.
Top 5, damn. Okay, number 1, that's got to be Ronaldinho too. He's just number 1 in everything. Number 2, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yeah.
Brazil Ronaldo. Dude, he was
Fat
he Brazilian?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, fat Ronaldo. He was cold too. A lot of people forget that too. I had to put those back to back, and
Two Brazilians.
Messi, because he was taught obviously by Ronaldinho. I think Messi is one of the best players of this generation.
Easily.
That's a fact. I put him above Ronaldo.
That's what I think too. Because he's more balanced. Ronaldo's like more like a goal scorer. I mean, he's a beast, but he's more like a goal scorer.
Where's that leave me at? Okay, I put Cristiano after that.
Yeah.
Cristiano's a beast. If you say Cristiano's not good, you're just hating.
Yeah.
Messi and Cristiano are good. They're both today's best generation players.
I mean, you can like one or the other,
Sad to see
like,
him retire this
but you can't hate either of them. Like,
Yeah.
they're both equally as good, to be honest.
different styles.
Yeah.
Different styles.
They play
You
different, so you can't
yeah.
compare them.
And I would say Neymar, because Neymar is my top favorite player, but I feel like he could be way better.
Yeah.
Maybe when he was real flashy when he was young,
Yeah.
I think, but
And then he went to PSG and he kind of died
But wasn't-
off.
They do it just for the money.
Barcelona helped him make him a better what's the word, elite player.
Yeah. Team player more.
Yeah,
kinda.
but I feel like he's still young.
Yeah,
He still got a
he's
lot
still-
of go. He still has a lot to prove still.
Mhm.
Because I mean, if you compare him to Messi back when Messi was young, bro, Messi was murdering.
Insane.
So I'm not gonna put Neymar in there, but he's my top favorite player. I'm gonna put a goalie in there. Someone in a statue of Chris, so I'm gonna go Jorge Campos.
Oh, yes.
He was a short goalie, bro, but he was.
It was.
He was like 5'5", probably. He's probably like your height.
Bro, he was known for his shirts,
he's
dude.
shorter than
Yeah,
him.
he's right.
He's flashy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had that pink and I forgot what color it was, but
He was
he used to
cold
play
with it.
field too.
Yeah,
They
he
would
played
sub him
striker.
in
He played
as-
striker, yeah.
He would have those
That's gotta be
dive
an all-time. He's gotta be on Mexico's top players.
easily.
Logan, we're at 30 minutes. Go ahead.
Are we gonna do Jake or not?
No.
Jake doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
There's
Go
not
ahead.
any of his players.
His
Give me a
stat
top
sheets in his
five.
head
I
are
love
all
soccer.
messed up.
He only knows the
He
newest.
goes, Ronaldinho, Kobe Bryant.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with y'all with Ronaldinho easily. You can't hate Ronaldinho. He's always smart.
Stop playing with your mic, guys.
Sorry. Messi, of course, young Messi. It was crazy watching him play. So my third one, and my third one is Kaká, dude. In his prime,
Easy, yeah. That's an
dude,
easy.
he was so amazing to watch, his passes and everything. Xavi, dude, you can't beat Xavi, dude. He played with Spain and Barca. He was just crazy.
Haunted house.
5, probably put Ronaldo in there then. Cristiano,
Cristiano, yeah.
you have to.
Dang.
Can't leave him out. Probably have way more, but
Yeah, there's
No,
a lot
but
of
there's
soccer
a-
players you could
There's a
go.
lot more. You can still got like
There's a
the
bunch of
old
players.
school Barca.
yeah.
Iniesta.
Iniesta,
All them.
Puyol. I like.
Puyol, Piqué. Those are top.
Fabri-
I know.
oh, that's who it was. I was thinking of Fabregas.
Oh, Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah, he was cold too back in
Yeah.
the day. But yeah, I think
You know who had a
that's
solid defense? Brazil.
Brazil's always had.
yeah.
They've
With,
always had
David
good
Luiz,
David
Marcelo, and all them.
Marcelo, David Luiz,
Dani Alves.
Dani Alves.
he
And
was-
what's the other
dude.
one? There's another one.
Thiago Silva.
Hulk.
No, not Hulk.
That plays defense or
Yeah, I'm thinking of a bald guy. But Brazil had a solid D.
always.
Always. Anyways, I think that's a pretty good list, and of course the soccer players. You can go rank them. Of course, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of greats. Dang, I can't believe I didn't put Ibrahimovic on my list.
I was thinking him, but I was like,
I don't know. I've kind of always did like him, especially when he was young. He was really
with
good.
Barca and PSG.
Barca.
Oh,
He hated
Milan.
he hated Barca though. That's why he left. Just because he was a different. He was so young back then. He was inexperienced.
With a different breed.
No, not yet. But anyways, yeah, he was probably the best at PSG though.
Yeah.
He was murdered, and then they didn't want to make a statue of him, so he left. Anyways, I think that's it, and I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Comment down below who your favorite soccer players, your favorite jerseys, your favorite cleats. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Bean Bros Podcast. I'm sorry. That's Bean Bros Podcast.
He's sensitive, guys.
Okay, yeah. We're not playing. I'm Andy Castillo.
Logan Fox.
I'm Jake Morris.
I'm Brandon Castillo. That was terrible. And we'll see you next week.
Morris.